Okay.
The doctor walked in the office and sat down and asked me how I was doing, and I told him I was tired. And he told me that he'd been looking over my records and he thought it was time to stop the chemo and this would be a good exit plan. And I was relieved. And I feel bad because I didn't get that sick with the chemo. I just was getting tired. And then Deanna helped me plan my service. And then she asked me, did I want a bucket list? And I said, I want to go to Disneyland. And last week we went to Disneyland and it was the most amazing trip we've ever had to Disneyland. God just went in front of us and cleared so many paths for us. And it was unbelievable. And Christy kept telling her fiance what had just happened, and he's never been to Disneyland, and he says, does everybody get presents to go when they're going to Disneyland? And she says, no, honey, this is just happening to Grandma. We had a private meeting with Mickey and Minnie, and I wanted to go to the Carnation restaurant for a meal, and when we got there you had to have a reservation. And Deanna said, oh mother, I'm so sorry, I didn't know they took reservations. And this, what was it, Danielle just said, you wait right there, and she took off and went looking for us a table, and they put us at the best table in the restaurant, and it was unbelievable. The chef came out and talked to me about going to heaven, and he was just an amazing Christian. And all the girls came out and talked to me and sang happy birthday to me. And can you think of anything else? Oh, they gave me a beautiful blanket. And the night before, we were waiting for the electric parade, and I told the girls, I had taken the blanket off the ground that they were going to sit on because I was cold, and I told the girls to buy a blanket. And when they got back, they said, we're not paying $60 for a blanket. And the waitresses at the Carnation place brought me a blanket. It's beautiful. And I'm using it right now, and I'm just too tired to come to Sunday school. And I wanted you guys to know all about this. I'll talk to Gloria.
Is that all?
Yeah. Can you think of anything else I should say?
You had sort of mentioned earlier that when you were waiting in the doctor's office, how you were praying for his wisdom, for the wisdom of Jesus, give him wisdom, and that you wanted to go to heaven to be with Daddy.
But I didn't want to make the decision.
Right. And so how did that feel for you when he...
Well, I know there's so many ladies in there that wish they could go to heaven, and they don't have any way to go to heaven. You know, there's nothing wrong with them. But I guess I'm blessed with the cancer.
So when Ulrichsen said, let's stop chemo and just take this one day at a time now, how was that for you?
I remember him saying this is a good exit plan. And he said I could still come to see him and I can still have my blood work done. And so we agreed on that, and I have an appointment to go to him August 14th. So I'm still going to be around a while.
Yeah. And back to Disneyland, just talk, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about Victor, my friend Nadine's dad.
Yeah. This all started when Deanna and Bob had a show up Shola.
Yeah.
And they were right next to the Marines. And Deanna met Nadine. Her daddy's in charge of all the mechanical for the entire California Adventure Park. If anything goes wrong with a ride, he's in charge of it. And he helped us. He got the
Mickey and Minnie.
Mickey and Minnie.
The World of Color.
And he also planned the World of Color for us to have VIP seats. And he really did a lot for us.
And Turtle Talk.
And Turtle Talk.
Who did you meet?
What's his name?
Crush.
Crush. I had a private interview with Crush at Turtle Talk. And if they've never been to Disneyland, they won't have a clue what that's about. A lot of those people have not been to Disneyland.
You want to tell them about our hotel room and who went with you?
Yeah, our hotel room was amazing. We had made reservations a long time ahead, and they called Deanna and said, because of something, extenuating circumstances, we couldn't have the room that they had promised us, so they were giving us 2 rooms. And the one room had a king-size bed and an absolutely beautiful handicapped bathroom where it was like it was raining when you took a shower. Deanna said she imagined being in the Bahamas bare naked and in a rainstorm. And so Terry, my friend from years ago, she used to work for me, and she and Christy stayed in the other room, which had 2 queen beds and a couch and just a regular bathroom. But those rooms were wonderful. We were so thankful we had 2 rooms, and it gave us a little bit of quiet time. Oh, stopped Deanna and Terry from talking.
Had to separate us, huh?
I didn't think they'd ever shut up. And it was so fun.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama, for sharing all of your memories of Disneyland with us. We had a good time.
Did I leave out anything?
I don't think so. You told the story real nicely of the doctor, and we met a really neat gal. Her name was Jocelyn at World of Color, and she blessed us with pins. She went and bought us World of Color pins to give us as a gift. It just went on and on and on and on.
We gave her one of Deanna's crocheted bottle holders.
Right.
Which she had loved.
Yeah. It was yellow, her favorite color.
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know yellow was her favorite color. It was yellow and black.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mama. We're going to sign off now, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.